There is no easy way. There is only hard work, late nights, early mornings, practice, rehearsal, repetition, study, sweat, blood, toil, frustration, and discipline.
Whoa, Alex, you sound intense today. No, hello, welcome back?
Sorry, Sarah. I was channeling Jocko Willink. Today we are discussing his field manual, Discipline Equals Freedom.
Jocko Willink, the Navy SEAL commander? The guy who wakes up at 4:30 a.m. every single day?
That's the one. And his message is simple. We are all looking for freedom, but we are looking in the wrong place.
I thought freedom meant doing whatever I want. Eating pizza, sleeping in, watching Netflix. That feels like freedom.
Does it? Or does it make you a slave? This is the paradox. If you free yourself to eat whatever you want, you become a slave to poor health. You lose the freedom to move your body. If you free yourself to spend money on useless things, you become a slave to debt. You lose your financial freedom.
I see where this is going. So, by restricting myself now, I gain freedom later?
Exactly. Discipline is the path to freedom. If you have the discipline to wake up early, you have the freedom of time. If you have the discipline to save money, you have the freedom to quit your job.
It makes sense logically. But Alex, it's so hard. Why is laziness so tempting?
Because we seek comfort. Jocko says comfort is a lie. Comfort is the warm blanket that suffocates your dreams.
Suffocates your dreams. That is dark.
But true. Look, Jocko isn't a scientist like James Clear, Atomic Habits. He is a warrior. To him, laziness isn't a habit loop. It is the enemy. You are in a war. The enemy is not outside. The enemy is inside you. It's the voice that says, just hit snooze. Just 5 more minutes.
Oh, I know that voice well. It's very persuasive.
And that brings us to the core of his philosophy, the dichotomy. Discipline is internal. You can't buy it. You can't download it.
So, no shortcuts? No hacks?
Number Jocko hates hacks. He says, stop looking for a shortcut. Find your discipline. It's a decision you make every single moment. Let's talk about the 4:30 a.m. thing. Why does he do it? Is it just to show off?
Maybe he just doesn't like sleep.
No. It's a psychological victory. When you wake up before the sun, before the enemy, laziness, you win the first battle of the day.
And if you win the first battle, you feel stronger for the rest of the day.
Precisely. If you hit snooze, you start your day with a defeat. You surrendered to comfort.
Wow. I never thought of the snooze button as a surrender. That changes my perspective. Okay, I'm feeling a bit scared but motivated. Let's review the military-style vocabulary for part 1. First word, paradox.
A paradox is a situation or statement that seems impossible or difficult to understand because it contains two opposite facts. Restriction creates freedom is a paradox.
Second, lethargic. Affected by lethargy, sluggish and apathetic. When you lack discipline, you feel lethargic.
Third, to suffocate. To kill or die by stopping access to air. Jocko says comfort suffocates your potential.
And fourth, field manual. A handbook of instructions, especially for military personnel. This book is written like a field manual for life.
So, we know we need discipline. But Sarah, what do we do on the days when we just don't feel like it?
You mean when we have zero motivation? Jocko has a very controversial opinion on motivation. We'll discuss why motivation is garbage in part 2.
Welcome back. Sarah, let me guess. When you want to work out but feel lazy, what do you do? Do you watch a motivational video on YouTube?
Totally. I watch Rocky training montages, or I listen to inspiring music. It pumps me up.
And how long does that feeling last?
Maybe 30 minutes, or until I get tired.
Exactly. That is why Jocko says, motivation is garbage.
Garbage? That's a strong word.
Motivation is an emotion. It is fickle. It comes and goes like the wind. You cannot rely on something that disappears when you are hungry, tired, or stressed. Motivation is a roller coaster. Discipline is a straight line.
So we shouldn't wait to feel like doing it?
Never. If you wait until you feel like doing it, you will never do it. Who feels like doing burpees at 5 a.m.? Nobody. Jocko doesn't. I don't. You have to divorce your actions from your feelings. You just do it. You become a machine.
A machine. So ignore the internal voice complaining?
Yes, Jocko calls this mind control.
Whoa, mind control? Like sci-fi?
No, it's simpler. It means you impose your will on your brain. Your brain wants to be comfortable. You have to tell it, no, we are doing this. You are the general. Your brain is the soldier. The soldier doesn't get to vote.
I like that analogy. Usually, I let my brain represent the labor union and go on strike.
Exactly. Fire the union. There is no vote. There is only the mission. Another trap of motivation is the lie of tomorrow. When you lack discipline, you say, I'm not motivated today. I'll do it tomorrow when I feel fresh.
I say that all the time. I'll start on Monday.
But Monday comes and you still don't feel like it. Because the work is still hard. Discipline means doing it now.
So, Jocko's advice is basically stop thinking, start moving?
Yes, motion creates emotion. Don't wait for the feeling to start the action. Start the action and the feeling will follow. Once you start running, you feel like a runner. Once you start writing, you feel like a writer. But you have to force the start.
It sounds exhausting to constantly force myself.
It is exhausting at first. But eventually, discipline becomes a habit. It becomes your identity. I am a person who doesn't miss workouts. Then it becomes easy.
So the hard part is the transition from waiting for motivation to relying on discipline.
Correct. Stop counting on the unreliable friend, motivation. Rely on the loyal soldier, discipline.
The loyal soldier. I like that. Let's review the vocabulary for this intense section. First word, fickle.
Fickle means changing frequently, especially as regards one's loyalties, interests, or affection. Motivation is fickle.
Second, fleeting. Lasting for a very short time. The feeling of inspiration is fleeting.
Third, to subordinate. To treat or regard as of lesser importance than something else. You must subordinate your feelings to your mission.
And fourth, reliable. Consistently good in quality or performance. Able to be trusted. Discipline is reliable.
So, we have fired motivation. We are ready to use discipline. But every morning, a negotiation happens in your head.
The negotiation with the snooze button. Jocko has a strict rule for this. Don't negotiate with yourself. We'll discuss how to win that argument in part 3.
Welcome back. It's 4:30 a.m. The alarm is screaming. It's dark. It's cold. Sarah, what is the first thought in your head?
My first thought is, why? Why am I doing this? Just 10 more minutes won't hurt.
And that right there is the negotiation. Your brain is the world's best lawyer. It will instantly present a logical case for why you should stay in bed.
Oh, my brain is very convincing. It says things like, you worked hard yesterday. You need rest to recover. It's scientifically proven that sleep is good for you.
See? It uses facts. It uses logic. But it is using them to destroy you. It is rationalizing weakness.
So, what do? Do I argue back? Do I present a counter-argument?
No, you do not negotiate. If you debate a lawyer, you might lose. The only way to win is to not enter the courtroom. Don't listen to the argument. Just move.
Just move? Like a robot?
Yes, make the decision binary. Binary means 1 or 0, on or off. There is no gray area. The alarm rings, you stand up. That is the rule. No thinking aloud.
That sounds intense. But I guess if I stop thinking, I stop making excuses.
Exactly. Jocko says, the moment you start weighing the pros and cons, you have opened the door to weakness. And be careful, Sarah. This isn't just about waking up. It's a slippery slope.
A slippery slope?
Yes, if you negotiate the alarm, next you will negotiate your diet. Oh, 1 donut is fine. Then you negotiate your work. I'll do the report tomorrow.
It's a chain reaction. One compromise leads to another.
Correct. If you break the line at 4:30 a.m., you have signaled to your brain that your rules are flexible.
And discipline cannot be flexible. It has to be rigid.
Exactly. Hold the line. Jocko calls this holding the line. Don't give the enemy an inch, or they will take a mile. The same applies to food. The donuts in the break room are screaming, "Eat me." Your brain says, "You ran this morning. You deserve a treat."
My brain says that every single day.
Don't talk to the donut. Don't debate the donut. Just say, "I don't eat that." End of discussion.
I don't eat that. Not, I can't, but I don't.
Yes, I can't sounds like a restriction. I don't sounds like an identity. It's who you are.
I love that shift. It's empowering.
Empowering and simple. Let's review the vocabulary for this mental battle. First word, to rationalize. To rationalize means to attempt to explain or justify behavior with logical reasons, even if they are not appropriate. Your brain rationalizes laziness.
Second, to negotiate. To try to reach an agreement or compromise by discussion. Never negotiate with your alarm clock.
Third, compromise. An agreement reached by each side making concessions. In discipline, compromise is the beginning of failure.
And fourth, slippery slope. A course of action that will lead to something unacceptable, wrong, or disastrous. Skipping your workout is a slippery slope.
So we are holding the line. We are disciplined. But Sarah, sometimes life hits us hard. You get fired, you get injured, the project fails.
When bad things happen, most people complain. Jocko has a one-word response to every disaster. Just one word. We'll reveal it in the finale.
Welcome to the finale. We have disciplined our bodies. Now, we must discipline our reaction to bad luck.
Okay, Alex. You said Jocko has a one-word answer for every disaster. What is it?
The word is good.
Good? Wait, if I lose my job, I should say good? If I break my leg, I should say good?
Yes,
That sounds insane. Are we pretending to be happy about bad things?
no, we are not pretending. We are accepting reality and pivoting. It's about focusing on the solution, not the problem. When Jocko was in the Navy SEALs, his guys would come to him with problems. "Sir, the mission is canceled." Jocko would say, "Good.
Why is a canceled mission good?
Good, we can focus on training." "Sir, we didn't get the new equipment." "Good, we don't have to carry the heavy gear."
I see. He flips the script immediately.
"Exactly. I didn't get the promotion." "Good, now you can find a better job, or you have more time to build your own skills." "I got injured." "Good, now you can rest and study the game from the sidelines."
So the obstacle becomes the way.
Precisely. If you say, "Oh no, this is terrible," you spiral into negativity. If you say, "Good," you force your brain to find the positive angle. This connects to his other core concept, extreme ownership. You own everything in your world, even the bad stuff.
So no excuses? No blaming the economy or the weather?
0. If you fail, it's your fault. And that is actually good news.
How is "it's my fault" good news?
Because if it's your fault, you can fix it. If it's someone else's fault, you are a victim. You are powerless. Jocko wants you to be powerful. So let's wrap up this intense series. Discipline is freedom. Motivation is garbage. Don't negotiate. And when things go wrong, say good.
I feel ready to run through a brick wall right now. Or at least, wake up on time tomorrow.
Start small, but start today. As Jocko says, get after it.
Before we go get after it, let's do the final vocabulary review. These are strong words for a strong mindset. First word, adversity.
Adversity is difficulties or misfortune. The good mindset is a tool to handle adversity.
Second, stoic. A person who can endure pain or hardship without showing their feelings or complaining. Jocko is a modern stoic.
Third, to recalibrate. To change the way you do or think about something. When a plan fails, say, good, and recalibrate.
And finally, ownership. The act, state, or right of possessing something. Take ownership of your mistakes, not just your successes.
Thank you for listening. This was a tough episode, but softness doesn't get results.
If you are ready to stop negotiating with yourself, subscribe to PodQuiver. We are in this together.
Tell us in the comments, what is a problem you have right now? And tell us why it is actually good.
Get after it!